Hello everyone. Today we will perform an experiment to study the characteristics of VI characteristics of Zener diode and determine its voltage regulation. We will be using Basic Electronics Virtual Lab to perform this experiment. Through this experiment, we will study Zener diodes, its working, then its voltage regulation property. Now, what is the difference between a Zener diode and a normal diode? Now, Zener diode is heavily doped p-n junction diode, specifically made to operate in reverse breakdown region. So, when we increase the doping, so the width of the depletion layer reduces. The difference between the valence band at the p side and conduction band at the n side is reduced. The charge carriers can easily tunnel through this depletion layer. So electrons from the valence band at the p side will easily tunnel to the conduction band of at n side. So this uh, this leads to strong electric field, and application of small voltage at the junction may rupture covalent bond which generates large number of charge carriers. Now this sudden increase in number of charge carriers results in Zener breakdown, and the voltage at which this breakdown occurs is known as Zener breakdown voltage. Now once the diode starts conducting, it is the special property of Zener diode, due to which it can be used in voltage regulators, that once the diode starts conducting, it maintains almost constant voltage across the terminal even though the current through it increases. So uh, uh, and in forward bias, the Zener diode behaves like an ordinary p-n junction. Now this is the symbol for Zener diode. Now how it works as a voltage regulator. Now the in case of Zener diode, through its VI characters, this is the VI characteristics of the Zener diode. In case of forward bias, in case of forward biasing, it will work as a ordinary p-n junction diode, while in case of reverse biasing, after a certain voltage, which is Vz, Zener breakdown voltage, the current increases abruptly, and after in increase beyond this Vz, the voltage remains constant. Current will increase abruptly, but the voltage will remain constant. So this property we utilize for the voltage regulation, that current increases sharply without any significant increase in reverse voltage. Now how Zener diode regulates voltage. Now this is a circuit of voltage regulator. We uh, have this unregulated voltage source, then this is a series resistance, then this is a Zener diode. It will operate in a breakdown mode. It is reverse biased. A negative side connected to positive terminal, while positive terminal is connected to negative terminal of the source. Now we have connected a load resistance in parallel with this Zener diode. Now there can be two cases: either we can vary RL or we can vary the voltage source. Now according to KCL, we can see at this node IS equals to IZ plus IL. Now there are two types of voltage regulation: uh, line regulation and load regulation. Now in case line regulation means the ability to maintain a constant output voltage while we are changing the input voltage supply. We are changing Vi, we are keeping RL and other things constant, but we are changing the Vi. So even we are changing Vi, but we should get a constant V out at across RL. So in this case, input voltage Vi is varied and load resistance RL is kept fixed. Now how this is achieved? Now suppose VI is increased. Now when VI is increased, IS is increased. So IS is increased, but IS is increased, IS equals to IZ plus IL. We know this. So but this IL cannot be increased. It will remain same because RL is fixed, and voltage across this is also fixed, VZ. So this IL will remain constant. So all the increase in IS will be reflected on increase in IZ. So in this way, IS also increases, but there is no significant change in VZ. So therefore, RL remains fixed. So output remains, V out remains fixed to IL and RL. So the output voltage remains almost same as long as the input voltage is maintained above a minimum value to keep the Zener in reverse bias breakdown mode. Now mathematically, we can calculate percentage line regulation by del V naught divided by del Vi into 100. Now del V naught is the change in output voltage with respect to change in input voltage. Now coming to load regulation. Load regulation means this RL is varying and other parameters are kept fixed. This Vi is also same constant and other parameters are constant, but RL is varying, that is load is varying. So then also V out should be constant, then only it will work as a voltage regulator. Now how it will do that? Now suppose RL is increased, so then RL is increased, this RL is increased, so IL will decrease, but this IS is constant, as we have this constant VI and we are having this constant VZ. So this IL decreases, IS is constant, so IZ increases. So this load regulation, RL increases, IL decreases, but IZ adjusts itself such that IS remains same. Therefore, voltage drop across RS will be same, and as a result, V output will be same equals to IL RL. Because here this voltage and this voltage is constant, and this voltage is dependent on this voltage also. So this voltage remains constant. So this voltage also remains constant. So the output voltage remains almost same as long as RL is maintained above a minimum value to keep Zener in reverse bias breakdown mode. Now mathematically we can calculate load regulation by this formula, where VNL is null load resistance value, that is when we will remove the RL and measure the voltage across Zener diode, and VFL is full load resistance voltage. Now we will perform the experiment on virtual lab. We will go to basic electronics lab. Under list of experiments, we will go to Zener diode and we will go to simulation. First we will see the VI characteristic, Zener diode characteristic. So here we have to choose the diode. Suppose we have chosen this one, and now we will change this resistor value, so accordingly the input voltage will change. So first we will uh, set it to 1. Now in this case current is 0 and voltage across a Zener diode is less than this breakdown voltage, so there will be, that's why there is no current. So add to table, then we will increase it gradually, can take different values, try to take different values with different current reading. Do not repeat with the same current reading, because otherwise your graph will not come properly. So increase like this. It is in breakdown. So increase and now plot. So you will see that this curve is not perfect proper because of this thing that it is not showing beyond 3.6. Our breakdown is 3.6, but this scale is still this much current level only. So but you can see that current rises abruptly after a certain voltage. So now we will go to Zener diode line regulation. Zener diode line regulation. Here we will take VZ, a specific VZ value. So suppose in line regulation, this circuit we are implementing, we are taking RL equals to 1 kilo ohm, RS equals to 100 ohm, and we are changing VI input voltage from 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So we will set Vz equals to 6 point, Vz equals to 6.5, RS 100 ohm, RL 1 kilo ohm, RL 1 kilo ohm. So we have VZ 6.5 and 1000 ohm RL, and this thing RS equals to 100. Now what we will do, now we will change DC voltage from 0, from DC voltage from 0 to 12 in steps of 2, and we will add each reading to the table and then at last click on the plot table. So we should get a curve something like this. So 0 to 12 in steps of 2. So suppose we have made it to 0. Now add to table. Now 0, then around 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, and then finally 12. And now we will plot it. So we are getting this curve, this kind of curve. So we are getting this kind of curve. So we can see that the output voltage V0 increases linearly initially with the increase in input voltage, but later it saturates to a constant value. Now we can calculate line regulation through this graph. So for the change in Vi from 4 to 12 volt, we can see output voltage changes from 6 to 6.5. You can see through the observation table from 4 for from 4 to 12. 4 to 12, that means 4 to 12 the output voltage is changing from 4 to 6.5. So 4 to 6 to 6.5. So it is changing from 6 to for 4 volt it is changing from 6 to 6.5. So in this way we can calculate percent line regulation, and it is coming around 6.25%. Now for the load regulation we will go to basic electronics. Now load regulation. Now for load regulation also we will what we will do, we will set a specific DC voltage, input voltage, a specific VZ, RS, specific RS, and we will change the RL. So what we have done, that we have implemented this according to these values. VI we will set to 20 volt. VI we will set to 20 volt. Then VZ we will set to 10 volt. VZ we will set to 10 volt. Now always keep in mind that this VDC should always be greater than this VZ to maintain it in breakdown region. So, and then RS we have taken as 100 ohm. RS we will set to 100. So now what we will do, we will change RL. Now RL value we have taken from 150 to 1250 in steps of 100. So this is 150, add to table, then around 250, then 350, then 450, similarly 550, 650, 750, 850, then 950, 1050, 1150, 1150, and then finally 1250. So now we have taken all the values. We have changed RL from 150 to 1250 in steps of 100. Now we will plot it. So we are getting a constant output voltage even when we are varying the load resistance. So now to calculate load regulation, percentage load regulation, you can see that this 10 volt is maintained at V output. So for load regulation we have VNL minus VFL divided by VFL. Now VNL we have taken that taken no load or very high load resistance, say 1250 ohm. So at 1250 ohm we are getting VNL equals to 10, and VFL we are taking for full load or minimum load resistance value, say 150. So in this case also we are getting 10 volts. So 10 minus 10 divided by 10, and we are getting 0 percent load regulation. That means this circuit is perfectly working as a voltage regulator. There is no change in output voltage even when we are varying the load resistance. So in this way we have seen that the Zener diode works as a voltage regulator. We have seen its VI characteristic. So thank you.